You fell off a 40-foot ladder. That's really high.
Onto a concrete yard named Ray.
Ray, and so you mentioned you were literally sleeping rough here in Liverpool.
Sleeping on the streets in Liverpool.
And you got like your sleeping bag and stuff behind over here. Oh, yeah, you got all everything that you need.
Coats and stuff.
It's a tough.
It's not nice. It's quite rough at the moment as well. And there's a lot of lads who are on the streets going around smoking a drug called Spice. They're all collapsing. I tried it. I just didn't like the whole feel of it, so I just stepped away from it. Seeing kids go do it now and young lads do it and stuff, and it's not nice at all.
Is there a lot of drugs on the streets in Liverpool?
Yeah.
There is.
To be honest, yeah.
Do you think that's part of the challenge that makes it harder for people, that kind of gets them trapped on the streets?
Yeah.
It is.
To get away from all that, because all the lads who are on the streets seem to stick together. Most of them are smoking crack cocaine or heroin and stuff, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Just go to home.
I am the life of the crime, and I
I wrote it a few years ago, but I've just memorised it.
Oh, nice.
Drugs are like gods, they are prey to its state, but their narcotic charms our children will pay. Pay with their lives, their bodies and souls, go through life achieving no goals. No hope of the future, can't find a way out. Most of them will die young, of that there's no doubt. So why do they choose this chemical madness when out to control their lives and sadness? I don't have all the answers, but there's one thing I can tell. It's my own fool's actions that lead the children down a highway to hell.
Wow. It's a beautiful poem, but it shows just how destructive drugs can be. And
they are. My own actions when I was younger, addicted to drugs. My behaviour is what the children are following. This is his spot here. Yeah, this is his spot. This is where he does his having up with those stuff.
oh, so do you have to move when he comes back?
Yeah, we all have our own little spots. I just sit here because I can't walk that well, so I just had to rest my leg.
And what happened to cause you to not be able to walk very well?
I had 2 accidents. I fell 40-foot up ladder.
You fell off a 40-foot ladder. That's really high.
Onto a concrete yard, and all my vertebrae were compressed and severed all the arteries on the left-hand side of the body.
All of your what got compressed?
The artery, the vertebrae, severed all the arteries on the left-hand
So you
side.
probably almost broke your back by the sound of it.
Yeah. Sorry, can we just move?
Yeah, mate, wherever you want to go.
I don't want to fall out.
No. Do you need any help with it?
All the lads also live on the street.
So you moved for him to keep the relationship?
Yeah.
Because you need...
Not in a position to start fighting with people and stuff.
No.
It's quite difficult. Sometimes they tend to bully me, or I'm just a victim in some ways, but I just make sure my own behaviour now doesn't lead to other falling out.
So sometimes you get bullied, but you always treat people with respect, so, you know, and that helps them not target you as much, hopefully.
Yeah. I always treat people how I like to be treated myself. It's quite difficult.
And what happened after you fell off? You like almost broke your back.
I was on a walking stick for 20 years.
Yeah.
Another accident 18 months ago. Well, over railings. Went down to the beach, all the rocks on the beach. I had 29 breaks in one leg. I've got a scar from the bottom here. And it goes
all the way up.
It's got all metal rods.
What happened on the beach to cause that?
Someone's broke into my house the days before. I knew it wasn't when I seen him going past on a bike. I chased him on a friend's electric bike. As I got down the hill, going to the promenade, there's 2 old ladies walking dogs, so I had to swerve to get past them. The brake cable snapped from where the railings.
You went over the railings, then you fell onto, what was it?
The rocks.
Rocks.
All the rocks. That's another reason why I stay away from all the drugs and stuff now. I'm just struggling at the moment because I'm only benefited and stopped. I had a review last week. It could take between 4 and 6 weeks before I get any payments.
Why did they stop your benefits?
When I went to hospital to have the operation, I didn't phone them and declare to them that I was in hospital. and they said they've overpaid me because I was still getting paid while I was in hospital.
But surely you should get paid whilst you're in hospital anyway, right?
That's what I thought, but it's not the way the law says here. When you're in hospital, you have to tell them you're in hospital, and they stop paying you for that period.
Wow, that's a really tough life. So all the money you get is just what you are given on the street?
Yeah.
And is the council giving you any support finding a place?
Yeah, to find what they call supported living for me now.
That's good.
Which means they got 24-hour medical cover. Because of the condition now, I need medical cover. I've had a couple of mini strokes.
You've had strokes as well? Having all of that stuff happen to you, did that like contribute to you ending up on the street?
No, it's because they stopped the payments.
Oh, so that...
I couldn't pay my rent, so I lost my...
Oh, so because of those benefits stopping, that caused you to end up on the streets?
Yeah, because I couldn't afford to pay rent and stuff.
Wow. I've never heard of this happening before. I'm sorry that happened, man.
Yeah, I'm more sorry.
If there was a job that you could do, would you want to work, or would you?
Yeah. Of course I would. I don't like having to do what I do just to get money for food and stuff. I start getting a little bit emotional sometimes when I think of the whole situation.
And if you take a moment to kind of take in Liverpool, you do feel as though there's a bit of a buzz in the air. And did you manage to get clean off the drugs, or do you still struggle with it?
No, I'm not going to deny it. It's every now and then, like once a fortnight or something, if someone cheats me, I'll have a smoke with it.
Yeah.
I don't go out and buy it, I don't spend money on it, so I've done really well with that.
And what kind of drugs is it that you...
Heroin.
Is it something that you feel like you take sometimes because it makes you feel better with everything that's going on? Or?
Just for that short period of time, it changed my thought process. So I'm not sitting there in a depressive state, because I'm going through a period where I am manic depressive because I've got nothing. I believe that I don't deserve to be treated like that, or to have to go through that, because I do have to go through that.
It makes you, it makes you feel depressed, and then you feel like the drugs help with that. And so if you had a place and you had a little bit of money, do you feel like you wouldn't need the drugs?
I wouldn't. Certainly wouldn't, no. I don't feel like I need them now. It's just every now and then when I've been on a little bit of downslide for a week or two, just to change, just the way I'm thinking about things all the time.
How do you find sleeping like on the streets itself? How do you find that?
This is the doorway where I sleep.
You sleep here?
Yeah.
What's that like, to sleep on the pavement or the rock hard?
So I'll put cardboard down and stuff.
That's good, that's smart. Is there anything else that's worth sharing about life on the streets?
I think the one thing that is worth sharing is that anyone at a young age or any age to come to that point, the best thing is trying to avoid being stuck on the street.
Just try and avoid it, work hard.
I'll do something to make sure they don't get into that situation, because it's not nice. I'm 62 years of age, living on the street and doing what I'm doing. I don't have a lot of choice. Even the police are helping me. I find it quite difficult because foreigners are coming over on a boat or something, and then within a week they've got a 2-bedroom flat and stuff. And again, people are born in this country, and I just find it difficult. The way the government's, the system in this country is, it's up to work.
How long have you been waiting for a place?
18 months.
18 months on the streets in this situation. It's too long. Is there anything else that you need that I could get?
Give me the money to get a bed and breakfast for the night or something.
How much is a bed and breakfast?
27 quid.
27. Right, okay.
Yeah, we really appreciate even a nice bed for the night. I cook breakfast in the morning.
So I've just got enough cash for him to have a place to stay tonight.
Yeah, it's recording my life on the street.
Yeah, so I'll come back when you're not busy.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Hopefully this is enough. So it's 30 there, so it should be enough to get a place tonight. Mate.
I've just said to my friend Tony that as soon as we finish now, I can go straight to the bed and breakfast. And
Yeah, exactly, mate. If it means a night off the streets for you, hopefully, hopefully that makes a small bit of a
it means
difference.
so much to me. You don't realise how much it does mean to me. So I
Mate,
really appreciate it.
I'm grateful just to get a chance to speak to you, man. You're a very friendly guy, and just all the best, man. And hopefully I'll see you again sometime.
Thanks very much.
I recently spent a night up in Manchester where I met so many amazing people on the street, and they had some really important stories to tell. So click here to watch that documentary.